Hi everyone, good evening. Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening, Mohit. We will wait for another 2-3 minutes and then we will start the session.
So,
Yes.
want to get confirmed whether am I audible or not.
Yeah, you're audible.
Thank you.
So, good evening, everyone. Once again, in our demo session, the second demo session of data analytics training, right? And yesterday we have discussed basic of Excel, that what is the official use of Excel and how we use data and Excel using for the data analysis. So that we have seen all the basics, right? So today we will see on the small data that how we can do the data analysis, and then we can create the charts and the graphs, right? I'm audible to everyone. Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So to launch Excel, we have to go to search bar and just type Excel, right? The app will come, and then you can press Excel and you will have the Excel workbook interface, right? So we have lots of interface here: home, new, open, and something else also, and lots of others that Pin shared with me. So that we'll discuss in the later training sessions, that how we can go for these options. But now we go for the new black workbook, right? So this is our new black workbook. As you can see that yesterday we also discussed the structure of our Excel workbook. We have the, just a second, we have at the top at the quick access bar, right? And then we have our ribbon, right? And then we have the formula bar and the workspace. And at the last we have the status bar. So as you can see, we will discuss all these that interface and everything in detail in our training sessions, right? But this is our demo session, so we will have to go for some that conclusive topic that we can understand. So today we'll take first a small data. We will create a small data, and on the basis of that data, we will do some analysis, right? So let's take a data of a student, right? Of any class, you can say the class 12 data, right? And we can decide their marks also. So let's make a data. So first we will take as a serial number, right? Second, name of the student, right? Then what I want the different subject name, what he scored. So you can take if you are in class 12. So the most common subjects are like physics, chemistry, maths, computer, English, right? So let's create. So let's take a random name as ABCD, right? You can take your name also, but let me take random names, random symbols, not the names. Suppose we are taking only how much? 7 students, right? Now we have to give their marks also, right? So we can give randomly out of 100. Suppose A is getting in physics 45, in chemistry 67, in maths. These all numbers are random. 53, then English 78, right? These student getting marks, right? 78, 93, 97, 91, and 83, right? Now the C student, suppose getting 92, 45, let's change, that's 98, and 88, and then English 57, right? These all marks are random. Student D, let's take 23, 24, 55, 73, and then 90. Let's take 89, 74, now the last student marks. He's getting 44, 49, 7, 8, and right. So these are the marks got by all these students, like A, B, C, D, E, F. You can name them also, right? Any name, Ram, Shyam, and all, or you can take your name also. So it's up to you. We have just created our dummy data, right? Now what we have to do? We have to do the analysis. Suppose this is one, right? And this is two, and you can drag. Now what you want in the total, after this, you want, suppose you want the total marks. Right? Then we want the percentage. So these are the analysis on the marks. Percentage. Then we can calculate the average. Then we can calculate the maximum marks among all the subjects, minimum marks, right? So all these calculation we can do, and after that we can declare the result also, right? That we'll discuss in the last. Getting my point? So for this, what we can do, we can make a outline box here. So it can be treated as a table, right? Now you can see some of the text are hiding, right? So the spacing is not clear. So what you can do, you can space manually, like going and exceeding the space like this. Or you can do, you have selected all these things, then you have a command that is Alt HOI, and it will do the spacing correctly, right? So now it will not hidden anything, any text is not hidden. So you can see this. Understood, everyone? Now we have to calculate the total marks. So yesterday I told you how you can calculate the sum. Yes or no? So that will be the same way how we calculate the total marks. So how we'll calculate? We will have the function that is sum, right? And in sum, what we have to do? We have to give the range. So how we can do? We have to select the first number and then we can drag. Right? It is selected and then you can press enter and you got the total marks. Got it, everyone? Right? So in the same way, I also told you that, okay, you have a shortcut key also, that sigma. When you go to open, right, you have this sigma option and you can go for direct. Let me show you that also. You have selected this box and you want the sum of all these marks, right? So what you will do, you just go to this sigma and there is a sum option. Go to sum option. It will do the same, right? See, it's what it done. It given the equal to sign, write in the sum function, and then given the range, right? It done the same thing, but just in a one click, right? You don't have to write everything, and just you have to press the enter after that. So you got everything. So then you don't have to apply everywhere in each row that the formula. Just you have to drag, and you will get the same formula in each row. Getting my point? Understood, everyone? Any doubt in this? Hello? Am I audible? Hello? Please confirm, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So this is how we have calculated the total marks. Now come on the percentage. How we can calculate the percentage? So it's very simple. Can anyone tell me? How can I calculate the percentage? I have given the equal to sign. Now how I can calculate on the basis of these? No one? Total marks, right? How we can use total marks for the percentage? No one? No one know the formula of percentage, calculating the percentage? Okay. So to calculate the percentage, it's very simple. Whatever your total marks is there, right? It should be divided by the total number of subjects, right? So you can do like this also. If it is counted in 100, right? So what we have to do, just divide by 100, or in a expanded form if you want the detailed formula. So that is what? Into 100 and divide by 500. The total marks is out of what? This is 320 out of what? 500, because we have 5 subjects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these marks getting, those students are getting out of 100. So 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. So out of 500. So this is how you get the percentage. Understood? So this is 64%, right? You had 88.4. So this is how you have calculated the percentage. Understood, everyone? Right. Now let's move to average part. Yes. Yes, please.
Formula, please explain one.
Okay, explain the formula. So how you calculate the percentage? This is the formula of the percentage. The total marks you got into 100 divided by the total out of that out of how much you have secured, right? Total out of 100. Suppose you have secured every marks out of 100, right? Physics you got 100. So what is the total marks, right? This is the total marks that you have obtained, And out of how much marks you have obtained? Total mark, that is 500. So you have to divide by 500 that number. So you get the, and into 100, why? Because you have to convert it in percentage. So this is in percentage format. That is why you have to multiply with 100. So every time, whenever you get any numbers, divide by total marks, you will get the percentage, and when you the percentage, and after multiplying with 100. Understood? This is very simple. This is basic formula that always we use to calculate the percentage. Yes.
Sir, formula starting is equal to 15 into 100, sir.
No, it's not 15. It's not, it is I5. It is I5. Let me do it again.
I5.
It is I5, this marks. Right? So you have to calculate this percentage, no? Yeah, it's looking like 15. Yes, I got it. So that is why you guys are confused. This is I5. Everyone, this is I5, right? So I5 into 100, right? And divide by total marks, that out of what? If we have 4 subjects, then we will divide by 400. If we have 3 subjects, we will divide by 300. Getting my point? If we have 10 subjects, we divide by 1000. So it will be like that. It will change the total, right? It will fix how much you will get here, and into 100 is fixed. Divide by how much subjects you have, that will decide. If you have 2 subjects, 200, 3 subjects, 300. Understood, everyone? Now, suppose you want the average, right? You have to calculate the average. So in the same way, we have the shortcut key here in Sigma. When you scroll it down, so you have the average option. So directly it will calculate the average, right? When you call the average function, right, directly, so it will select the range, right? That what average you want from which numbers, right? So you want the average of physics, chemistry, maths, and computer and English, right? Not the total marks. You don't want to include the total marks and not include the percentage. Yes or no? Because average marks is out of the 5 subjects, right? This is our total marks and this is a percentage. So this is by default, Excel is selecting everything before this cell. Getting my point? So what you have to do, you have to deselect. How you can deselect? Just press shift key, shift and then back arrow, that left arrow, right? When you press the left arrow, it will deselect it, the percentage cell, right? Then again, then it will the total marks also deselected. Now your range is correct, right? And you have to just press enter, you will get the average marks. Understood? Any doubt in this? So this is how we have calculated the average marks. And just what you have to do, go to that cell, go to the right corner and just double click. You'll get every average marks of the respective student. Understood, everyone? Any doubt in this? If you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself. You can ask me anything. Got it? Okay. So let's move. We have calculated the average marks also. We have calculated the percentage. We have calculated total marks, right? Now what we have to calculate? Okay, we want to know that, okay, what is the maximum marks out of the 5 subjects the A student got, right? A scored 45 in physics, in 67 in chemistry, in maths 87, in computer 43, and in English 78, right? So by seeing a particular student in our marks, we can analyze, okay, the 87 marks is highest, or that means in maths. But suppose if you have 200 students, right, and you're not seeing the average, the marks, right? Suppose there are 200 columns also, and you have to see the maximum. So maximum function is very useful when you have a very big data. Getting my point? Right now it's very small data, so you can easily see and tell me, okay, what is the maximum marks before applying the formula also, right? Suppose you can see, okay, A, sir, maximum marks in maths, why are you using function here to calculate this? But because this is very simple situation that we have taken for the analysis, and in future when you are from the training sessions, and when you see the data, it will very big, right? Thousands of rows, right? And hundreds of columns. So it's very difficult to find the maximum minimum. So that is why we use those functions. Understood, everyone? So when you click the max cell where you have to calculate, you just go to home page, home interface, and then go to that scroll down bar, and then there is option of max. So now it applied the max and selected the range according to him, right? According to Excel, it should be the range, right? But you know, this should be not the range. You want to select only your 5 subjects. Yes or no? Because if you select this, your maximum marks will be 320, right? You don't have to select these cells. So how you can deselect all these cells, all these 3 cells? Press Shift key and then press the left arrow. You will deselect all the unrequired cells. Getting my point? Understood, everyone? And you will have your maximum marks. See, 87. And what you have to do next, don't apply everywhere the same formula. Just select that cell, go to the right corner and just double click there. You will have the maximum marks of each subject. Got it? Understood, everyone? If you have any doubt, unmute yourself. Tell me right now. Because when I complete this, if you're not getting this, so it will be difficult for me to make you understand. Understood. Okay. So now let's move to minimum marks. Same way, you have to go to home page, home interface, and here we have that option of minimum marks also. Right? Now it's selected the another range, all the cells below behind it. So we have to deselect all the unrequired cells. So shift left arrow and deselect the unrequired cells. Now just press enter and you have the minimum. Got it, everyone? Any doubt in this? If you have any doubt, confirm.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Make it more larger. We will discuss all these things in our training sessions. Don't worry about it that how I'm doing this. I'm not discussed. So we will discuss everything in our training sessions.
Sir, by any chance, if it is missed today, will there be a repetition for this particular
Yeah,
session?
definitely. Every topic that we are covering in these 3 days, right? Everything that we are doing, we will learn in detail in the training sessions.
Okay.
These are the demo sessions only, right? So we have come on the, again, if I am taking, suppose 25 lectures, right? In Excel. So we are on to, I'm just telling you the next is how to calculate the result. So result, when I'm going the training session, so that I will use conditional statements in our 20th lecture. Getting my point? 20th or 18th lecture. So I have skipped all the things because I have to give you some productive thing in your demo sessions, right? You are here to learn a particular thing, right? Some important thing. So that is why we are discussing some important things here. We are going for a data analysis project that we will cover in a whole training that will take 1 month, right? So don't worry about it. We will discuss each and everything, all the topics that we are discussed in our 3 days demo sessions. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And I hope there will be physical classes throughout.
Yeah, definitely. Tomorrow also our physical classes from 12 to 1. Please join. Right?
Okay.
Yes, classes there. So please join there in the 𝐊𝐿𝐴 branch. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Now, please concentrate because we are doing a very important part of this our analysis to calculate the result. Right? How we can calculate the result. So let me show you using conditional statements. Right? If else you have heard about it. If you not heard about it, let me tell you about it. Okay, don't worry. that you haven't heard about that if and then statement, I will explain it. So we have to declare the result, right? So you have been in your 12th exams and everywhere you have given everywhere whenever you have given a particular that exam or test, or you are in class 12th or 10th, right? You were given an exam, right? And you got a result. So your result is declared on some basis, right? There is some that parameters are there that is used to declare your result, right? You will pass or not, right? So let us assume some that a particular what I say that sorry, I'm not getting. Suppose we are on the basis of any particular condition, right? So suppose we have 5 subjects, right? So we can use many conditions. Suppose you have to pass in each subject. We can make a particular that marks. Okay, if you get greater than 50, then only you will pass. So we can make that condition also. So or we can make, or you have to secure more than 60%, 70%, then only you will pass. So we can make that condition also. So on the basis of multiple condition, we can declare the result. Right now, we will understand on a particular condition, on a single condition, how we can declare the result. Then later we will go for the different results for the multiple conditions, right? So right now we will see how we can go for the particular condition. So if we have to apply a particular condition to pass or fail of any student, so how we can do? Do we go for the particular subjects, or we will put that condition on the total percentage? That percentage he got. We will definitely go for the percentage, right? Because if we go for a particular subject, though, we have to counter for every subject, right? And we cannot take a particular subject to analyze that, okay, he is pass or fail. So if you have to take only one condition, so we will take as a percentage only to see if your percentage is greater than this, then you will pass, or otherwise you will fail. So if else condition comes in for the single condition, right? For the single condition. Suppose you have declared that any student getting marks less than 50, he will still fail, right? So you can apply that condition and get your result. I will tell you how you can get the result now. So please concentrate on that so that you can understand how we are applying that condition, right? So what you have to do, just press equal to sign and then write if, right? And start the small bracket, right? So see, something is came in below this, right? The formula is came. So what is telling you what you have to write after this? Logic test, which is bold. So right now you have to write the logic test. On what logic you are giving, that if it is true, then you have to declare it pass or fail. So it's asking you the logic. Now the second thing is value of true. If your logic is true, then what you have to want as output. If it is false, then what you want as an output. So it's asking 3 arguments, right, to pass inside this. So we have to give 3 arguments. Okay, first is logic test. So what is our logic test? Our logic test is on percentage, right? So we will select percentage. We go to the percentage cell and just click on that, right? So J5 is our percentage, right? So what we are doing, we are referring a cell and just giving a logical test, right? What is logical test? If this percentage is greater than or equal to what? You can select any percentage, right? Because we are just assuming to pass any student or fail. So you can select 40, 50, 60. It's up to you. So tell me what you want. You want 60 or 50? If we go for the 50, so then also we will only 2 students will fail, right? So let's take 50. Right? If any student is getting less than 50, then it will be fail, right? So I've taken if J5 is greater than equal to 50. So what you want, if this condition is correct for that cell, percentage cell, then what you want in the answer? He should be pass. Yes or no? He should be pass. Correct? Right? If any student is securing greater than equal to 50 marks, right? So what you want in the output here, in the result section, you want the pass. Otherwise, if it is not fulfilled, this condition is not fulfilled, then what you want? You want fail. Understood, everyone? How I written the if condition? This is very simple. I have closed the bracket also, and my condition is full. That my function is, my formula is, condition statement is completed. Getting my point? Understood? Any doubt in this? And then you have to just press enter. See, you got pass, right? And then you have to go back to that, select that cell where you have get the pass. Just a second. And then go to the right corner and just double click. See, pass, 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 fail. Why fail? Because it is less than 50. Why fail? Because it is less than 50. Got it, everyone? Any doubt in this? Any doubts? Tell me.
No.
Okay, clear to everyone? So it's a trickiest part, right? Because I told you it's come in the 16th or 17th lecture of the Excel when we are going for the training. So it's not a simplest thing, but if you understood, that is very good, right? Clear to everyone? Okay. So this is how we understood how we can apply a single condition on a for the output, right? Anyone saying something? Yes, speak. Okay. So this is how we have calculated the result. No, so now your question is that, so sir, this is not the way, because in my college or in my school, when we are getting the result, so it's not only on the basis of percentage. If I am fail in a particular subject, then also I have declared as a fail, right? So we can do that calculation also, because if you see any student, right? Suppose right now any student is getting less than 40 marks and he's pass, right? See, if a student, suppose you have declared that, okay, if any student is getting less than 50 also, then also he is failed, suppose in a particular subject. But A is passed because he's getting total percentage as a 64, right? So now what you want to apply multiple condition to declare the result, right? For that, what we use if and condition. If and condition. Getting my point? Understood. So let me show you how we can go for the if and condition to get the result. If you want multiple conditions to declare the result. So what we have to do? Equal to sign, same if condition, and after that we have to apply and condition, right? So we have the multiple conditions, and in between we are applying and. So tell me, when we have the multiple lines and we applied and in between, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? If condition is used, that if it is true, we get some output. If it is false, then also we get some output, right? We use that condition. In if condition, we are using and condition, right? Because there are multiple statements, multiple conditions are there. Conditions are what? If you are, you should pass in, you should have greater than 40 marks in physics also, chemistry also, and maths also, and computer also, and in English also, and your percentage should be greater than 50% also. Then only you will declare as a pass. So these are the multiple conditions. So it will not check only percentage column, it will also check each subject column also, right? So what is the meaning of and? Why we are using and? Anyone know about this? So why we are using and? Because when we have multiple statements and we use in between and, that means if every condition is correct, then only you will get the result as positive, right? Otherwise, you will get the else result. Getting my point? Suppose If any student is pass in this, pass in this, pass in this, pass in this, and pass in this, and get the percentage greater than this, then only it will taken as a pass as a result. If any student is fail in any of the subject, right? So he will get the result as a fail because we have applied AND condition. In AND condition, every condition should be true. Then only you will get the true result, what you have opted. Getting my point, everyone? Understood this? Right? So let's do it. After AND, we have to apply again the bracket, right? And after bracket, see, is telling me to apply the logic 1, logic 2, and so on, right? So now we have to give the logic. So how we give the logic? We start from the subjects. So first subject is physics. We have to select this D5, right? This cell. We selected this D5, and what it should be? It should be greater than or equal to 50, right? I've taken the condition. So every subject marks also should be greater than 50. Then only it will stated as a pass, right? So this is the first condition. Now put comma and write. It will now showing you the logic 2. That means you have to give logic 2. Now chemistry also greater than or equal to 50, comma. Now maths should be greater than equal to 50, right? Comma. Now computer also should be greater than equal to 50, right? Then again comma, then select English also greater than or equal to 50, right? And last in percentage, right? Then apply comma and then give the last logic, that is sixth one, percentage also greater than equal to 50, right? And then close the bracket, or if you don't want to close the bracket, you don't remember that how many brackets you have to use, then press enter. It will correctly automatically, right? Okay, sorry, we have forgotten, because after this we have to give the result also, that what it should come, right? If you have this thing, so what you want in the result, right? So what you have to do after this, you have to close the logics, right? Everything. And then after comma, you have to give, if it is true, everything is true, then what you want in the result? You want pass, right? This I want. If all this condition, if any student is getting greater than 50 in physics, chemistry, maths, computer, English, right? So what should I want in the result? Pass, right? Otherwise, if it is not true, then what I want? I want fail, right? Bracket close, and then press enter. You will get the fail. See the difference now. Now, A student is fail. Why? He is secured the 64% greater than 50 in all the overall percentage, but he secured less than 50 in physics and in computer also. That is why he is failed in result. Understood? But when we applied the first, only one condition, that percentage should be greater than 50. So he is passed on that basis. But on overall, he is failed. So see, there are lots of students who are failed. So third student is failed. C student is failed because he also get some less marks in chemistry. E student also got some less marks in English. So that is how you have calculated the result. Understood, everyone? How we calculated the result? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. No doubts? No doubts? Okay. So this is how we have calculated the result. So let's take till here only, and we will discuss another topic for tomorrow, right? We will see how we can give the grades also on the basis of the result, right? Suppose you want the grade of each student, like suppose A grade, B grade, A positive or B positive, right? A plus, B plus, so like this. So you can declare that also, that we will understand how we can give using nested if condition, right? So that will take tomorrow, in tomorrow demo session in the offline batch, right? In the center at 12 to 1. Got it? So if you have any doubt, you can ask me regarding this.
So there is no online batch.
Yes, please.
There is no online batch.
Online batch, you can connect with the team. They will give you a complete guide that what is coming, that offline is there, and about the online, they will can guide you better. Right, you can connect with the team. There is a Google form you can fill in the chat, right? And there is the contact information also in the chat. You can take the number and you can contact with the team. They will definitely help you in this about the timings and the batches. Any other doubts? Anything that you have to ask about the training and anything? Understood everything?
Sir, I will join tomorrow. So I hope tomorrow this will be a little bit repeated. Then I can raise the question.
Little bit. What?
Repeated, like what we did today.
Yeah, I can repeat it. I will give you an overview in tomorrow's